Howdy folks and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4 with the Total War mod, with the 5th attempt of making Poland a fortress again. And so, I don't know if you noticed at the end of the last episode that having realized that the Western Front was holding, I decided to put into production, to prepare a template and then train. I was about to say put it into production. I'm still thinking in Hearts of Iron 3 terms. To train three to four, I think, motorized divisions. These folks are my Wheeled Hussars, because having seen that the Western Front was holding, I decided to prepare the ground for the unexpected Polish counteroffensive. Also because I noticed by zooming in that Germany had most of its divisions on the Western Front, and on the Western Front the Allies, backed up by more than 6,000 planes between French, British, Polish, and I think even a few Belgian and a few Dutch planes were there. More than 4,500 fighters and at least 1,000 close air support planes were really devastating. I think they were devastating the Axis divisions, and surprisingly, the French even managed to break through the Siegfried line and establish not one but three breachheads along on the other side of the Rhine. And in order to prepare my divisions for the Wheeled Hussars-led counteroffensive, I just reorganized my divisions in order to have at least 2 out of 3 armies on the line of contact. I call the line of contact let's say the order that you give when you do the front line, and I just call defensive line the line that you the order that you prepare when giving the fallback line. So the light blue and the yellowish armies would have been the one covering the wings of my Wheeled Hussars. The Wheeled Hussars would have stroke Germany at its weakest point, and Germany's weakest point was the Danzig corridor. My strategy was very simple: drive up north and isolate Eastern Prussia from Western Germany. Germany was getting beaten really hard in the summer of 1941 and in the autumn of 1941. So I said that this was the chance for me to try to turn the tide of World War II. And the idea was, of course, to divide Germany, but also to prevent establishing a direct front line with the Soviets, because I was at war with the Soviet Union, and any direct contact with the Soviets would have meant a huge disaster for me. So drive north, divide and cut Germany into 2 pieces, isolate Eastern Prussia, wait for the Allies to keep pushing and crawling into Germany, and then strike at the enemy when the enemy was at its weakest point. And as you can see, spoiler alert, this turned out to be a rather successful move, also because, as expected, Germany did not have any reserve division behind the Eastern Front. Germany committed everything on its Western Front, and the speed of my Wheeled Hussars was sufficient to break through the lines, take the enemy by surprise, and race towards Danzig. So the race to Danzig didn't end up in the way that I wanted it to end, because by the time my Wheeled Hussars reached Danzig, they were too exhausted by the long march, and they just couldn't make it. So I said, okay, let's stop the advance here for a moment, let's bring up the infantry, let's bring back some close air support and fighter planes, and then just unleash the fury of the Polish Air Force and the Wheeled Hussars to liberate Danzig. And I think that, that was all for this episode, folks. I leave you to the rest of the video. There is nothing too much exciting happening. I told you already the strategy that I had in mind, and yeah, just enjoy the video, enjoy the collapse of Germany, and yeah, stay tuned for more, because in the next episode we will kind of liberate the rest of southeastern Europe. Yeah. Thank you very much, folks, for watching. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I wish you all the best, and yeah, stay tuned until the next episode.